Guys, FSC Speed Shop. Start yapping a little bit here. I'm actually, well, it's pretty obvious, I'm not in Orwell. I am in a 2015 Kenworth T660. If you saw the thumbnail that I just took outside a minute ago, that truck is the rental truck, the Whitmeyer company truck that I'm using to unload the trailer that Orwell broke down with, where Orwell had lost the transmission. So I have my GoPro like a clamp hooked to the steering wheel. My phone kind of precariously sitting on the steering wheel. It's an interesting setup, but it works. Yeah, this is a Kenworth. How do I like it? It'll spoil you to a point. I mean, it has all the newfangled stuff in it. In a video of me making my first drop, you'll hear me yelling at this thing because a quarter mile before I had to make a turn is a low bridge, and I knew it. And the nav on this truck, which is turned off, beeps. I don't know how many times. There's a low bridge, I'm like, I know, cancel, or hit OK. And every time it beeps, it turns the radio off, which pisses me off. Another spot, I'm coming down, you guys, on the Massachusetts Turnpike, there's a downhill grade with an escape ramp. I don't ever need to even touch the service brake. I might tap the Jake brake a little bit. And it's like, warning, steep grade. I'm like, steep grade my ass. But that's that newfangled thing. I ran one tank of fuel through it so far. It burned up a little under a half a tank of death, which I've never used that before. Comfort level on this truck is lovely. It is a nice riding truck. I had driven in years ago in a T600 Anteater, which is a similar sleeper, just a little shorter than this one. And it is a comfy truck. So, all in all, this would be a great truck if it was a glider. Being a company truck, Whitmeyer has to go, 48 state and Canada, when we had drivers that go into Canada. So this truck has to be able to go to California. Not me, that ain't for me. But the long and short of it, that's my experience so far with a Kenworth T660. Let's see here, what else is... I make the thing. Alright, how do I make the chat go? Maybe that? There we go. Alright, where's the super cab over? Crane operator USB-C. The transmission had gone out on it. So it's right now in Ohio, Bobtail, I have its trailer. So I'm taking the load that was on it with this truck, delivering it, which is a double drop, and then I will be able to start delivering, tomorrow I'll be delivering the load and then start heading back to Ohio to pick up Orwell and bring her back home for a new transmission. Okay, what motor and transmission in the Kenworth? It's a Cummins with an 18-speed. By the way, this truck was empty. In other words, they're looking for a driver for it as a company driver. So they are hiring at Whitmeyer, and this truck is available. I'm actually making a few ads for the videos. It's part of a thing with the rental, but to show the truck and the stuff. Obviously, you guys see the stuff that we do. But yeah, they are looking for a company driver for this truck. It just happened to be empty. That's why I have it. Let's see here next. Trucker Wild TV. What's up, brother? Nothing. I'm actually waiting on my DoorDash. I ordered a Boston Market chicken, so I'm waiting for that to arrive. That'll probably be about 40 minutes-ish. You have a vibration coming through the audio. I have the phone hooked to the steering wheel. Let me see if I can make it better. Is it probably better now? The truck's idling for the while till the engine warms up. I have the APU running, so once it warms up and starts making heat, I will shut the primary engine off. Didn't let that loaner spoil. Don't let that lawyer spoil. Don't let that loaner spoil you. No. I went from a classic XL Freightliner to Orwell. So no, that's I don't see that happening. Let me see that trick. Oh, that might work. Come on. Sorry, I'm trying to reposition. Yeah, it's better now because I'm holding it. How about now? How's the audio? How's that audio? Is it rumbling or is it still better? Let's see here. Sounds good. Okay, good. All right. It's actually behind, right here is a grab handle, and the camera's right there. So it's actually got a better view of the sleeper, I suppose. Although it's hard for me to read your comments. So let's see. Jessica Wilson says better. All right. Yep. Cool. I'm happy with the audio now. Transmission apart yet? No, I haven't even towed it home. What happened was the truck broke while I was driving in Ohio on a toll road, and I limped it out towards. I got off on 90, and I got it off at Avon, and I sat there, and that's when I decided, okay, the load didn't have a solid appointment that I didn't have to worry about repowering the load. So what we did was Jen came to get me with the Mercedes, drove me home, and then, or rather, I drove home, and then Saturday I bobtailed out of Wisconsin in the snow to come all the way to Ohio to pick up this load and deliver it myself. That way I don't have to worry about loss of revenue. Is it weird having all that room in the truck? S. Colby Quiso, I guess that's pronounced. Not really. The length of the truck, it will kind of make you think, because it is a longer unit than Orwell, obviously. And I'm used to longer units. It's been a little bit since I've been in one. But yeah, it was immediately like getting right back into something I've always known. The room, I'm usually only gone less than a week. So honestly, I just throw a bag in the back and I don't fill up any of this stuff. It's just, I just live out of my bag, my clothes bag. That's it. So I don't see it really spoiling me per se. Come on, making the chat come back. Where'd it go? There we go. I moved the camera to do it. Where do you grow up in New Jersey, actually? Monroe Township is where I grew up. Oh. Hello from Jamaica. Mean Machine says hello from Jamaica. Cool. There's a channel, Gentry and Sons. Actually, I didn't read the comment. It disappeared. Let me sort of pull it down. Gentry and Sons, old fleet of cab overs that I watched. Yeah, believe it or not, he reached out to me regarding my transmission. So we were shooting the bull back and forth on Instagram. So I'm not needing help regarding the transmission as far as its replacement. I've got a couple feelers at a few different places, two of which I've done business with in the past regarding either rebuilding the one I have or doing a swap. I've yet to make that decision, but the transmission is not out. I still have to tow the truck home and then pull the transmission. Today's Monday, tomorrow's Tuesday. I should be empty Tuesday, have Orwell loaded Wednesday, be home Thursday. That's the plan. Of course, I still have videos that I've still have edited that you guys are still seeing. A new one drops tomorrow in the morning. Actually, no, I'm going to drop that one in the afternoon. I want to see if the views get better if I drop it in the afternoon rather than my normal morning time. And then I have another round trip that I have edited and have yet to drop. Then the video with Orwell breaking down and the series of videos with me in this truck. HT 1976, you're traveling in luxury today. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I need to get a new seat for Orwell. These seats can certainly spoil you for sure. It's a good riding truck. I mean, it's a good truck. Again, for a company truck, this is nice. Whitmeyers don't spec out garbage. These are not disposable baby diaper Freightliners. These are owner-operator spec trucks. I don't think it's wide open, but she'll speed in all 50 states. I'll give it to you like that. Let's see here. What's on my wagon, says Jay. I lost it. What's on my wagon? 2 generators and a pair of Marvel saws is what's on there now. The marble saws are up on a top deck under a tarp. The generators, one's in the very back. That's the one that's coming off tomorrow in the morning. And then another place has one that's sitting in the well. Is Chad Calm Soul says, is it an auto? No. It's an 18-speed with a Cummins. And again, to help Whitmeyer out, this company truck is available. I believe drivers need 2 years flatbed experience, 2 years over the road. It might work with you on the flatbed experience, but I know 2 years over the road is required. And they're hiring. This truck needs a driver. Believe me, it sat for a little length of time and had to take care of a handful of small issues with it. DPF on it, yes. This is a California legal truck. All the company trucks are California legals. It's also owner operators that tell California to stick it. Yeah, good old manual. Absolutely. I don't think Whitmeyers have a automatic transmission. To be honest, I don't think I would hire a driver that couldn't drive a manual. If you can't drive a manual, if you don't have the mindset to handle shifting and gear, you're not going to effectively tie down LTL freight like we do on flatbed trucks. It's not going to happen. If you have that automatic mindset, I might have just pissed off half my audience, but if you can't drive an automatic, if you can't drive a manual, I don't think you'd be good at what we do. I could be wrong, but I think that's the philosophy behind the bosses at Whitmeyer. Let's see here. You see yourself buying a curb sniffer. Curb sniffer. I'm losing something there. You're gonna have to explain that one to me there. I think I know what it is, but I'm not sure. He's driving his Peterbilt. No, I'm in a Kenworth conventional. Let's see here. Come on. Williams Big Dump Trucking LLC says, "Come on, man. Its microwave and refrigerators are pretty nice." I also got DoorDash. I don't need what what this truck has, and so I'm happy with the truck that I own. Besides, if I drove this, let's be honest, would you guys watch a lot of vlogs of me driving a T660 Kenworth that, you know, there's 6 of them in every truck stop? How is Orwell? Orwell is sitting in at a business that I'm paying to hold on to for me while I'm away unloading its freight, and then Orwell will go on this trailer and be brought home, and the transmission will be pulled. Are there any CDL driving schools near Green Bay that you know? There's one on 151. It's kind of between like Oshkosh and Madison. I think it's 151 training school. It's U.S. Route 151, goes kind of diagonally through Wisconsin. That's a training school that I know of. I think there's another one actually near the yard in West Bend, but they're dragging around pup trailers with a single axle track. If I remember, if I'm correct. Curb sniffer, anteater. Yeah, this is kind of an anteater, the T660. It looks like the old T600s, which were the anteaters. I would probably get an older one. Look, if I buy another truck, it's going to be 2000 or older, preferably 99 or older. But I still think I would stick with the mechanical engines, so they can't get me with the speed limiters either. That's a whole thing in and of itself. Good day from Melbourne, Australia. Love the vids. Man, I appreciate that. You guys down there, you guys got the trucks of trucking down there. You guys got the big, long road trains. Holy good God. What truck do I like more? This thing rides nicer than Orwell, but Orwell is mine, hence I like it more. But I like what Orwell gives me, which this thing cannot. It's just number one, even without the channel, you go down the road with Orwell, everybody knows that you're there. It's very obvious. This truck has its ups and downs. It's a brand new truck. It's got a lot of stuff that costs a lot of money that makes no money. So far as I'm concerned, you could delete all this nonsense that you don't need that costs money. death. That doesn't make power. Why would I buy something that makes no power? It doesn't help me get freight down the line. Stuff like that. I wouldn't voluntarily do that. Just a rebuild on a transmission or an upgrade. It's a 13 speed. It's the same as an 18. I just can't split the lower end. No, I'm just rebuilding what I got or swap it out with the same thing. I'm not getting into the whole change it out thing. No, I'm not going to do that. It's going to be back as it was, and that'll be that. No big deal. Greetings from Germany. I ain't even going to try to say who said that. Let's see here. What else? What? So this is what happened. Come on, people. This is not a Peterbilt Steve was in. It's a K-Whopper. His Peter car is down. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Oh, crap. Let me plug my GoPros in and I think about it. I had that problem all day today. I just never, my GoPros just never kept up all day today. So I got to remember to plug them puppies in for tomorrow. Now I have a set of four batteries that are freshly charged. Give me a minute. Oh, man. And I dropped the one. There, right. 1 minute, guys. If I don't do this now, I will forget. Plug you in, but you fell off the seat. Alright. Excellent. Okay. Fox Valley Tech, great training school. Yeah, that's, I don't know where they are. I guess Fox Valley, that can't be too far from me. I technically live in there. When will I have time to work on Orwell's transmission? When I get home. And that will most likely be Thursday. I'll probably start pulling her apart on Friday. Greetings from Canada. Enjoy your screen. Awesome. That's cool. Do you ever bring Matt with you on your trips? The company my dad used to work for used to let me go out. Both my sons rode every summer, all summer long. And when Matt got older, or old enough to come out, I swapped Sean for Matt and then Matt for Sean every time I came in. The boys grew up on the road. Matt did 8 consecutive summers in the truck with me. That's how I wound up getting custody of him, was because I was able to prove to the court that I can handle him all summer long, because I did 8 summers in a row. And I had a place for him set up and everything, so we were good to go for Matt. Where am I? Road Train 5910 says, I am in Massachusetts. Woburn, Massachusetts. Yeah, so pretty close. Hello from Buffalo, New York. I escaped New York today. I thought that freaking King Andrew was going to shut the Thruway and I was going to be on back roads all the way here. No, I got out just in time. I unloaded this morning, boom, out the door. See you gone. I thought they were going to shut that thing down. Sure as crap. I bet in Buffalo it's getting nasty now, because I was coming through Ohio. It was saying severe winter weather starting 1 a.m. This was Sunday. I'm like, oh no. So I was out by Rochester. I got empty and I stopped to get something to eat at that local diner that's right there off of 19 and I think, no, is that 33? Anyway, it takes a 2 off of 490. I stopped there to eat and I walked out the door and it just started snowing. I'm like, all right, put it in gear and get gone. And a little bit of slush and stuff and just McNasties, but nothing terrible. I mean, nothing bad at all. But man, I'll tell you, I was thinking maybe give it a little bit of time and they're gonna shut the road down to trucks. So I don't know, we'll see. Why don't you pull off the what? Why don't you pull off the port when you drop there? I'm not really sure what you mean in there. Greetings from Texas. It's with the snowflakes and stuff. Yeah, it got real bad down there. Yeah, it's not any fun. Michael Schaffenberg. I know I screwed that up. Hi, Steve. What up? Let's see here. Who else? Snowing. Damn, be careful out there. I actually just started sleeting a minute ago. It's 30 degrees where I'm at now. It's kind of funny because right next to me is a big pile of snow. And trying to get back into where I sit, because I've been here before. You guys have seen me here before, in fact. I was trying to get the truck over and I turned the wheel, and a truck just didn't want to turn because that snow pile melted today and refroze. So everything in front of me, it's hard to walk on, actually. Hello from Bath, New York. That's Charles Noom. I'm not even gonna try that. Numic Kid or something from Bath, New York. Yeah, I guess it's snowing over there. It was going to. Just started to snow in Buffalo within the last hour. He said, "Oh, it's snowing." It was the whole time crossing 90. It was snowing. You'll see it in video when I get that all set up and done. I got that all on my GoPros. I come up with a new angle, guys. I thought this was pretty cool. I was able to attach it's actually still on the truck now. Some of the GoPro mounts I have, it actually hooks onto like around. It's actually for handlebars on motorcycles. And this truck has it has the mirrors on the front of the hood, which shine in front of the truck and what's next to the truck. And I got a great GoPro angle looking right at the windshield and alongside of the truck on the driver's side. So that's I can't do that with Orwell. I don't have a hood. I did that not all day, but a lot today, especially in the snow. And the lens stays clean. The snow doesn't get the lens all crappy. You see the wiper arms doing their thing back and forth. It's kind of badass. I can't wait to see how that turns out on the video. That'd be cool. Okay, here. Somebody says, Lee Money. I'm looking to go mile away, buy a cab over Kenny. Any advice on finding the best consistent loads? Where are you located at? And what are you, how long have you been driving? For us to find loads? Good question. I don't even know where to find that. I'm leased on with Whitmeyer. They do that for me. That's why they take a piece of the action. And I've been happy. Bear in mind, guys, I've been with this company 15 years. So it's a long time to be at one place doing the same thing. So, you know how the trucking industry is with the constant driver churning and churning and churning. I've been here 15 years. I ain't leaving. This is the only reason. Whitmeyer's the only reason I haven't moved to Florida. Even once my kid's out of school. New truck. What's wrong with Orwell? Orwell blew a transmission. Orwell is in Ohio. I'm going to use this truck to tow Orwell back home. The truck that Orwell was pulling, I guess I'll get into that whole thing again real quick. So I left Wisconsin with an LTL load that we loaded on the same double drop that you guys have been seeing me pull. I haven't pulled not a single trailer other than this one since I got back from Hawaii. And Orwell had an LTL load on it, on this trailer, and we were coming here through Ohio, and the transmission started acting up, getting really hot, putting a lot of load on the engine, in fact. And then I knew it was very obvious the trans was failing, and I really didn't film that much. I just kind of was trying to figure out, okay, what I was going to do with it. And that was a dummy me. I should have just throw a GoPro under there. I did later when we moved it, because it was parked at the Pilot. I didn't want it to stay there for like a week. One, it probably wouldn't still be there. Two, would have been smashed. So, okay, the DoorDash just said it just picked it up. Awesome. So, I left it there. Jen came pick me up, and then we went home. I got this tractor, and then I bobtailed all the way to Avon, picked up the trailer. Now I'm emptying it out, and now we're going to put Orwell on this trailer once it's empty. I'm in Massachusetts now. We'll pick it up we'll unload tomorrow, load Orwell on probably Wednesday morning. That way I can film it in the daytime. And then, because the shop it's at now, they're just holding on for it, or they're just holding on to it for me. They have a gate, so I'm not going to be able to open at night. So we'll do it in daytime. Plus, got to pay them for the storage. And then to Orwell home. I figure Friday I'll be home and start working on it. Let's see here. I'm back driving for the company I drove for 25 years ago. That's Scott KOZVZ. I guess it's just actually, that looks like ham radio. Not a handle. What do you call that? Call sign. Looks like a ham radio call sign there, Scott. My father, WB2PTG, out of Monroe Township. Check it out. Anyway, what's for dinner? Boston Market chicken. It's on its way. Did you get my message about the R model Mac in New Jersey? Yeah, too rich for my blood. I need more of a project. That way I can film putting it together and working on it. That's the idea. I have a truck in mind. I don't want to say nothing. And losing the transmission and the rental and all of this, that's taken away from my next truck budget. And it's killing me with this transmission destroyed the boat engine too. Is what it is. Live to fight another day. What CB do I run in Orwell? That's a Galaxy. I don't remember. This thing's got a Cobra 29. But yeah, it's a Galaxy. I think a Galaxy 33. I think. I don't really remember. My sister, Steve, my dad is a ham here. I lost that guy. Michael Schaffer, my dad is a ham also. Oh, okay. He must be voice texting all and so. I think that's my DoorDash. Hang on, guys. My food's here. Be right back. My phone will fall out there. There. How's it going? Watch yourself. That's icy at anything. That snow melted real good. Dude, I stepped out. I made it over to that telephone pole. Oh, that was. No, it's that snow. It's that pile melted all day, and then it refroze, and now it's raining on top of it. So be careful. All right, man. Thank you. All right, dinner's here. Sweet. Now we can eat. Well, I could eat. That's pretty quick. What happened? What the thing? Oh, I reversed it. Oops. All right. Now, since I've reversed here, let's see here. I like the old school wipers on this thing too. Check this out. This thing desperately needs wiper blades too. That's that snow pile I was telling you about right there. And let's see here. Hello from New Hampshire. Popeye's Chicken. No, Boston Market. The truck you were driving was my father's truck. He drove for Keen. What was his name? What was his name? I might have his actual old truck. What was his name? John Decker. Decker is not the right last name. While he's telling me his father's name, I'm going to show you the company truck I'm in. Very carefully, they'll bust my ass. Charles B. Holmes. No. David Line. David Line. L-I-N-E. That's who owned my truck prior to me. And he's the guy that was with Keene and then with Daly. Orwell is better than that temp truck. Well, you know, in my opinion, yes. That's the load. It's raining, so I'm kind of walking slow. I don't know if you can see it. Right there, old boss. Right there, that man gave me a hell of a break in life. So here's the load. That's a company truck. And once I'm done with it, they need to hire a driver. So that generator on the back is what's coming here. They're gonna park a wrecker right here, and they're gonna lift it off with a rotator boom. Then that one comes off. That stuff under the pallet, that's like some kind of, not the stuff under the tarp, I mean. That's some kind of sheeting for that other generator there. It's wrapped in cardboard, and these are saws. Cool about the decal. Well, the owner of this truck is Fritz's son, so of course he's gonna put that about his pop. And Fritz was the boss man, but he was also a friend. Here we go. Now back to me. Oh yeah, it is kind of. I gotta make the bed again. I just had a flat sheet, my comforter, and it all goes around because I roll and roll and roll when I sleep. So yeah, it's. I'll put the light on. Which one? There we go. Yeah, I'll reverse it. There we go. It's got a shelf up top. Storage, refrigerator. I can't get plastic bags around here, so I gotta have these paper ones. And I usually hang the plastic right here, but they took them away. They outlawed them. Been in New York too damn long. So yeah, haven't had this thing long enough to make it real messy. But yeah, obviously not planning on it. Got an APU. Yeah, in fact, now that my food is here, I can shut the outdoor lights, and then I can shut the primary engine off there. Now we're running on the APU alone. Virginia truck spotting says, where is Orwell? Orwell is in Avon, Ohio right now, needing to be towed home by this once I get the trailer empty. Gentry and Sons got some extra cab overs in good shape. Yeah, they just got that Freightliner. That thing's pretty badass. Long rig. That thing looks cool though. Yeah, he actually reached out to me regarding the transmission, but we're good. I've been talking to him back and forth on Instagram. See here, hello, what was the number of the truck? John Decker said. I don't know the Keen unit number. The old daily number is in the side still. It's in the faded paint. I never buffed it out yet. So if you look at my vlogs, you'll be able to find that number on it, the daily number. It's also leased on with Carlisle Transfer. There's a little bit of fading from that company as well, but Daly's the biggest fade on there. Do I foresee other things possibly breaking down on the cab over? You realize it's a truck, right? Who asked me that? Mark Nyman. Yeah, it's a truck. I guarantee you, unless it's wrecked or scrapped, it will break down again. Everything breaks down. Yeah. We try our best not to. Whose truck is this? Rental? It's a company truck. I'm leased on with Whitmeyer Express. This is one of their company trucks. Did I find a transmission for Orwell? Billy the Kid asked me that. Yeah, I can either rebuild the one I have or swap it out with a new one from a different company. But they're both professional transmission driveline places, so we're definitely good there. John Decker says, thank you for the memories. Hey man, if you think that my unit number was your dad's, that'd be interesting nonetheless. But reach out to me on Instagram, send me a DM or something about it. I'll get you information on the old daily truck number on it. But David Line is the guy, as far as I know, that was a name on the title. Your great video. Oh, thank you, Paul Hale. Paul Hale, thank you very much. Why not put an 18-speed in Orwell? Well, because I had an 18-speed, and to be frank, I hardly ever used the splitter on the low side, so there's no sense in spending extra money on a transmission that I don't need. And where did chat go? There we go. Greetings from Jacksonville, Florida, Southern Living. Oh, man, I bet you're freezing for Florida standards. You should jump semi-truck. That is... that's for Street Speed 717 or Whistling Diesel. Whistling Diesel pushed a cab over International Transstar off of a wall, and it was not really a very good video. Yeah, that's for those guys. That ain't for me. I don't have that kind of money. Steve, Chucky FU is still asking about oil in his radiator. Sorry for spamming. No, you're good. You're good. I thought I wrote the reply on that. If that's a Caterpillar, oil in your radiator most likely is your oil cooler. Because think about it, you're running more oil pressure than pressure in your radiators. Figure you got a 15, 16 pound oil, a 15, 16 pound radiator cap. That's the PSI you're keeping in. Whoops, stop the phone. That's the PSI you're running in your coolant. Oil pressure obviously is more than that. And shit, and at idle, I'm running like 40, even in this. So obviously 40 is greater than 15. The oil will push into the water. You also will do the other way around when you shut the engine off and the radiator is still pressurized and the oil pressure drops down. Then you'll start put water in your oil as well. I would look at your oil cooler. When I rebuilt Orwell's engine, I replaced all of that, including the oil cooler. Big fan from UK, not really into trucks, but the sound from Orwell had me subbed. Well, that's cool. Well, I tell you what, I really like watching some of the vloggers that do trucking over in Europe. I've been watching Razor Kitten. She's from Sweden, and the other one, and Angelica Larson. She's from Sweden as well. She did a video. Man, it looked cold up there. She said, I don't know what she was saying. She said it was 60 below. I don't know if that was wind chill or what. She went up northern Sweden. Man, that was some pretty country up there. 60 Celsius, supposedly is like 72. Sorry, minus 60. That's minus 72 in Fahrenheit. That's like ridiculous. But I don't know. That was some crazy good-looking views right there with all the snow on them trees and that road she took. That's the one where she took the boom for an excavator back. That was interesting. Are you on e-logs with this truck? Yeah. Although I gotta call PeopleNet later and get this thing straightened up because it ain't working right. I think it has to do with the fact that it doesn't know what I did 7 days prior to being in this truck. So it doesn't know what to think, because as I'm driving down the road, it says I had 376,000 hours available left to drive. So I gotta call PeopleNet and get that crap figured out once I'm done eating. As you can see, I'm in no hurry. Let's see here. Yay, Derek Deason Murphy. Yeah, I will be 25 years old. My birthday's in April. Well, happy early birthday, 25. Man, I remember when I was 25. Yeah, kids were small. Actually, I only had Sean. Matt wasn't born yet when I was 25. Mr. Charlie said, "What's up? Tell Steve about our nice weather." I'm sure. Yeah. 70 El Camino. Them Swedish drivers are hot. Yeah, the two I mentioned. Agreed. That sure helps. I'll tell you another one I've been watching here. Who on this channel has been watching Happiness by the Mile? Let's see some opinions on her. I'm mixed. I'm mixed with her. Let's see what your guys' reaction on them are. Do I have any videos on rebuilding Orwell? No. This channel was a car channel based on my shop. And I thought nobody would give a rat's ass about me working on an old cab over truck, so I didn't do anything with it. Peter Stalker, Staker, that's terrible. We're talking about a female YouTube truck driver. His last name's Stalker, Staker. Maybe it's Staker. I'll try it that way. Anyway, yeah, but she is a real trucker. Yeah, she is. Well, that's the thing. My opinion on her is, I'll tell you what, the editing that they do, they meaning she almost always has a cameraman with her. The editing is phenomenal. I am insanely jealous. Absolutely, I'm insanely jealous of the editing. I mean, holy crap! I wish I could do work that nice. Wow. As far as the content goes, I personally like it when she does more vlogs out on the road, like dealing with the Colorado snow and the chaining up and all of that. I thought that was kind of cool. She just bought 2 brand new trucks. I guess she's gonna put drivers in them, but they're leases, and I don't understand what she's trying to do. A 4-year, I think she's only been driving for 4 years, a 4-year driver going all in to lease trucks to pull for FedEx. I'm hoping they didn't sell her a bill of goods. I don't know. She's all into the technology. She thinks the auto steer thing is a good idea. Steering wheel holders not needing to hold the steering wheel, oh, that can end badly. But she's a dedicated person. I think she'll go far with whatever she does. I hope she doesn't go through a school of hard knocks like I did with a lease. My first truck I bought was a lease. That ended badly, real bad. Let's see here. Love your videos and your music. Awesome. Ken Spry said that. Man, I get music haters all the time. So, Road Train says Shelby and Dakota. Yep, that's who I'm speaking of. I wish her the best. Them, I should say, because it's obviously two people involved there. She's clearly I don't know if she's the boss when it comes to the truck side of things, but she's clearly the boss of the YouTube channel. Very successful with what they're doing, so I just hope it continues. Man, jumping in with only 4 years and leasing 2 trucks to put on with a mega carrier, that could be dicey. But she is a real trucker. Yeah, apparently so. Their editing is amazing, Kenny Miller, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. I wish them the best of luck. Don't get me wrong, I'm not being critical. I don't know if anybody knows what she's doing about the leases on the 2 rigs. What is it, Freightliner Cascadias? I don't know. I just being all in and putting drivers behind a wheel that don't even have to hold the wheel no more. That's scary. I like Shelby, especially watching how she and her cameraman tackled that snowstorm in the Rockies last. Absolutely. I've been there in Wyoming with my old yellow Peterbilt. Similar situation. You're going up the hill at like 3 hectares an hour. You know, your speedometer's reading 10 mile an hour and you're going about a half mile an hour, but you're still moving forward. So you just keep building that momentum, keep going. Those vlogs were cool. Those were entertaining. The one video she did about how to build an empire, I don't know. 4 years driving truck. I mean, shit, I've been out here 23. I'm building an empire. I'm getting by, guys. I'm getting by at the same point. I mean, I'm doing okay. Don't get me wrong. I mean, but I ain't rich. By no means rich. But we'll see. She's putting out the content, so we'll see. Shelby put some nice videos for new truckers putting up and dropping trailers, and she is not very big, but she gets the job done. Like I said, I might be critical about the fact she bought 2 trucks to put drivers in, leasing on with a mega carrier, and the finance is a lease, so there's a weekly payment and the whole escrow with maintenance. Banks don't know what maintenance in trucks is. But I think she's very dedicated, so if she does get her ass beat with this leasing company, I think she'll still come back swinging. She'll be successful in whatever she does. Oh man, that's just all bad news, that lease deal, in my opinion. But what do I know? I drive an antique. Hey Steve, would you do a job for a subscriber? I'll do a job for anybody that's got money. You're paying money, I'll do a job. It's really that simple. Let's see here. Don't let your food get cold. That's all right. I'm gonna go here shortly, but I promise you guys a live today. So I'll do the live. Actually, the food's in the bag, so it won't get that cold. Shelby channel is called Happiness by the Mile. Yeah, you should go subscribe to that. Check it out. The best so far from what I see. The best videos is the snowstorm in Colorado and having to deal with that mountain and chaining up and all of that. And man, they were on the shoulder of the road trying to put the chains on. And this damn pickup truck comes on the passenger side, passes him on his shoulder, almost hits him. Like, what? Of course, Dale flipped them off. I'm like, damn straight. Well, yeah, check that out. To me, that was the best vlog I've seen from them. She drives an automatic. Yeah, but she's only a 4-year driver, so I guess that's the way of it. But the brand new truck she bought, you don't have to steer them. You know, the steering wheel does its own thing. So, like, you'd never seen a Tesla crash into something in the road. Yeah, not being sarcastic, guys. Yeah, there's plenty of videos of Teslas driving into crap and people. BKM drives now, and he's probably in one of her trucks. She does not upload all the time either. So I'll be honest with you, okay? My views went down. The revenue went down. When I was in Hawaii seeing my kid, I didn't upload for almost 2 weeks. Oh, man, that's a big mistake. She uploads like once a month, if that. Every other week, maybe. Man, if I don't drop regularly, YouTube punishes me hard. Believe me, big time. Do they charge me for using their truck? Well, everybody's in business to make money. Of course, it's a rental. Do I own Whitmeyer? Nope. No. Fritz Whitmeyer started Whitmeyer Express in like the 80s. And all his sons drove. I don't think Sandy drove, but the family all still works there. Fritz's widow, Judy, owns it still. And everybody does their part. It's a family-run company still to this day. I'm not a Whitmeyer. My name's Steve Feschek. I hail from the coal miner Fescheks of Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, back in the day. You know, that we're not exactly tycoons. No, Whitmeyers were, man, let me tell you, some of the stories Fritz told me when he was starting out back in the day. Oh my God. Putting pans of charcoal under your truck just to get it started in the winter. Oh yeah, he's got some crazy stories. But he passed away. I saw on the side of the truck. I can't remember what year it was. It was 2015 he died. And when he died, I not only lost a boss, I lost a friend. Yeah, so from Argentina, like your video. Appreciate that. I'm rude? Yeah, I guess I can be. Hey, Steve, just tuned in. Who's in your truck? Me, myself, and I. Nobody. See? A bed that I have to make again because I don't have a fitted sheet, just a flat sheet for the time being. I could have grabbed the fitted sheet out of Orwell, but Orwell's got a bigger bed, so it would have really been loose. And my bag is on top in the shelf. I live out of that bag. Let's see here. Are you hauling to Three Lakes anytime soon? I don't know. Not planning on it, but if one pops up, I'll video it, of course. I should wear hard hats. No, Trevor Thomas, why should I wear a hard hat? I'm in my truck in a parking lot. Do I own the company Whitmeyer Express? No, Whitmeyer owns Whitmeyer. Like the Whitmeyer family owns the Whitmeyer Express. I'm leased on with them. What do I think of Marmon trucks? Man, they are badass looking trucks. They remind me of Peterbilts. I know they're not, but they look a lot like Peterbilts. But I like them. I like the look of them. They are the squarest of the square grills. But they were good looking trucks. Never drove one though. 70 El Camino. Somebody mentioned about FedEx is very hard to drive for. I'm sure they are. Cycling of hours that FedEx puts on road at 3 to 4 a.m. and sleep at noon 2-3 days later on your road driving daylight. I never said it was easy. I don't debate that for a minute. Let's see here. Sleeping bag works when you're jump seating. Yeah, but I'll be in this thing like a week. Not quite a full week, but a week. So that works for me. Derek, Dees, and Murphy. Actually, I do have to hear her. What? Actually, I do have to my hear. I don't even know what that means. To my hear. Her. Whatever. Hard hat, plastic, and does that help with crap? Alright, I'm not even going to get in with the hard hat, guys. I drove Marmon's, overrated. I don't know much about them. What front axle does Orwell have? She's got a 12,000 pounder in the front. Must be pushy, FedEx. Road Train 5910 says. What do I think about FLD 120? FLD 120. Back in the day was a disposable baby diaper. Now a classic, and people should bring more back. It's amazing the crap we threw away that we shouldn't have. They were good trucks. I mean, they were good trucks, but everybody had one. Nowadays, you barely see any. The cab will smell of chicken. Of course, it's what I ordered. It's sitting in the back in a bag. What plans do I have for Orwell? New transmission. That's one. 2, rear aluminum wheels. Maybe new half or full fenders for the rear. LED headlights, but the older looking LED headlights on. Mary Moyes, where have you been? Yeah, I've been driving. Been working. Been uploading since I got back from Hawaii. Just been busy. I don't know, I keep putting my hand in front of the lens. Sorry, guys, trying to read it. My hand's getting tired from holding the phone. Let's see here. Ever take Orwell to Canada? I have no passport, so that ain't gonna happen. I don't know. My truck allowed in Canada? I know I'm not. I don't have a passport. I can get one. I just never did. Trucker AK has a classic. Okay, I'll have to consider that. What transmission will you get? Exact same transmission I have. I'm not changing that. I'm happy. What do you think that accident in Texas, those FedEx truck, was auto steer? No, it's called the same thing. Reason why I can't walk in front of this truck without falling and breaking my ass. It's called ice. And Texas is not they're not equipped to handle that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what caused that. Here's another thing, guys, that this is another reason why you see the big pile-ups all the time. You see this? Right here? Nobody uses them anymore. And that's why people getting pile-ups, because they're jamming on their phones, texting, whatever. You know, whatever. People do what they do. I get it. You know, I'm no saint. But guys got to pay attention. I mean, you see the crap. You see the crappy weather and all of that. Use your head. Think about it. You're in Texas. The only salt they have is in salt shakers on the table, the dinner table. They don't have salt trucks. So it gets icy out there, man. It's a whole other degree of problems. That's what I think that was. And yeah, I mean, it's a typical FedEx is involved in that. Well, FedEx is involved in some bad ones. So swift. So, you know, it happens. Oh crap, I'm gonna let some wheel for. Oh well, I'll be waiting. Okay, well yeah, springtime. Although now with the transmission, that puts everything off a little bit, but whatever. FedEx is rough. 1 or 2 days you're sleeping during the daylight next day. Yeah, that's got to be tough. Do you have Orwell load up behind you? No, I'm still unloading that trailer. I'll be empty tomorrow with that. ICE and DOT waited too long to go with salt and sand. Yeah, maybe. But, you know, guy, the conditions were what they were. And I honestly think these trucks with the ABS, I'd rather drag a wheel and still stop than a truck that's afraid to skid and forget that the primary purpose of stopping is to stop. I think ABS is like that. Ford's, my mother in a Ford Fusion. Yeah, Ford Fusion. Thing was terrible. That car was not drivable in the snow. Sorry. It was terrible. 352 update. Another month. I should be seeing some money to start on that. And then I have to finish that because I might be moving. A bigger shop. Not taller, but bigger. Orwell is retiring, I think. No, Cody is not retiring. Just is my rental and automatic. 18 speed. No auto here. Sorry, if you drive an automatic, you would not survive doing what we do. Sorry. I don't think so. Using a phone when driving is not allowed in New Zealand. It's not allowed here either, but people do it. If you haven't noticed, everybody does what they shouldn't do, and they get away with it. And then sometimes they don't get away with it. But if you know powerful people in powerful places, then you get away with everything. Let's see here. If only in New York. I don't know what you mean in there, Mary Moyes. I was in New York earlier. I'm lucky to get out. I don't know when the bad storm is supposed to start, but I was in that today a little bit. But I made it here, so I'm happy. Just skip to New York. Are you? What? She must be voice texting or something. Just skip to New York, or are you skip to your truck? Once I unload, then I'm going to go through New York, because you can't get from New England without going through New York. And I'm going to go to Ohio and load Orwell and then tow it home. I like your style. Oh, hang on. I like your style. Oh, you must be you an old Bubba fan. You know, from Florida. What truck are you in now? A 2015 Kenworth T660. There you go. Definitely a different truck. Will I be down south anytime soon? Who knows? I know I got to go out towards Tacoma. I got to go to Tacoma to get that car that my one son gave Matthew. Sean gave Matt a car that he had in Hawaii, so we shipped it. And it's going to Tacoma. So I got to go up there and get that. So that's probably going to be the first thing I do with Orwell once the transmission's done, is I got to go to Tacoma and go get that car. We'll take a load out there, obviously, and try to get parcels come back with the car. But yeah, I got a car I got to go pick up. Matt's new car. Well, not new, but wait, stop. Matt's got another car. It's going to be an interesting car to put in the channel. I'm not gonna say I will break the internet, but you don't see too much of them on the internet. Let's see here. Somebody has something I wanted to answer. Why are you driving that one? Orwell in repairs. Yeah, Orwell lost the transmission. I bobtailed with this truck to get the trailer. Now I'm unloading the freight, and I'm going to use this trailer to bring Orwell home once I'm empty. Let's see here. Orwell's definitely a truck I can get behind. You still work him, not some damn show queen. Popcorn will get jealous. If my ex-wife would get the freaking title work done, I could get Popcorn on the road. But I'm not putting money in a truck that I don't have a title to yet. I got the laziest ex-wife on planet Earth, I'm telling you. I prefer LED lights for tail lights. They're brighter. If it's snowing hard enough, you'll cake up snow on an incandescent bulb too. Is that my Kenworth? Hell no. No. If this was a glider, I'd love it. But no, this is not my Kenworth. This is a Whitmeyer company truck. Let's get some drive wheels on Orwell. It's in the show. It will set it off. It will. It will. I will get that done here eventually. Don't get spoiled by that Kenworth. I had a classic XL. I know it's like to have a big, huge sleeper and not use it. So, and I don't need it. Like, I don't need the big truck. Do I like the Kenworth? It's a smooth riding truck. It's a good truck. It's just has too many things that cost money. It don't make a dime. Like a DEF tank. You don't make power with DEF. Why use it? Using a phone while driving in Victoria, Australia is a $1,517 fine. All right, be sure. PACCAR? Yeah, this is a PACCAR product, Kenworth. You guys kill me worrying about those damn rims. SBR and on. Yeah, that's... Matt tells me what I should do is get one of those aluminum wheels and paint it like black and put it in the same spot just to troll the haters. I can't do that. But I'll tell you, that's why Matt zooms in on those tight shots when when Jen's driving him in the camera car. That's why Matt does it, just to mess with the haters. That's funny. Yeah, Cummins engine in this truck. Litter in Oregon, $6,250 fine, up to a year in jail. Possession of heroin and meth, $100 citation, no arrests. And I bet if you don't pay the $100, they ain't gonna lock you up neither. Ain't that something? Two whole Bud wheels look cool. Yeah, they kind of do. I don't plan on getting rid of them. I'm just gonna not use them anymore. Hope the lizards didn't chase you around Breezewood. I don't see any lizards in Breezewood. What do I think about the Freightliner Argosy cab over? It's a cab over. It's Freightliner. Freightliners are notorious for being Freightliner. So, yeah. I don't know. But like I said, the FLD 120 is a classic, and I hope to see more of them on the road. Hell, I might even buy one day. Nah, the lot lizard thing's kind of a dead thing now. That's all gone. That one dude did a video about the craziness that used to happen at the TA West in Ontario, and that crap dried up. It used to be great entertainment, just sit in a truck and watch. Man, that was the best fight. That is the best fight I've seen in my life, dude. I think about it. These two lot lizards got into it. This is years ago. TA Ontario West. That's somebody else for trucker story. There it is. I'm gonna reverse the thing. these two got into a beatdown, right? And they'll pretend this is like my yellow Peterbilt 379. And they got in and they started beating each other's ass right next to my fender. Like right there. Just a straight beatdown. I was like, oh my God. Oh man, I never seen anybody get hit so hard in my life. 2 lot lizards went after it. Oh man, that was crazy. I had nothing to do with it. They just started beating each other's ass right next to my truck. Oh, I wish I had a camera back then. Dude, I didn't even think I had my phone didn't even have a camera in it back then. That was, oh man, I'm aging myself. AIDS killed a lot of lizards. No, I think the police had a little bit to do with that. Ray Wilson, still watching in Middle Tennessee. All right, I got the Kenworth, Ray Wilson. We're emptying out the trailer that Orwell broke down towing, and then we're going to put Orwell on a trailer. I empty out tomorrow, Tuesday, and should be loading Orwell on Wednesday. And then be back home on Thursday, Friday. Probably start working on a Friday. Hello from Massachusetts. That's where I'm at. I'm in Wilburn, Massachusetts. Am I going to change from the 3206 to 6V71 or a big cam in Orwell? Nah. Dude, I just rebuilt that engine. I ain't doing nothing with Orwell like that. Nah. I do want to get another truck, and I do have plans to, I might have said this or not, I don't know, but I do have plans to try to go with the 2-stroke Detroit. I'm a YouTuber, audio-visual, and the Detroits are great audio-visual engines. So yeah, I definitely want to go that direction with another truck. Yeah, that's an old joke. Yep. Do I have a trans lined up? I have either the one I have rebuilt lined up, or a swap with a rebuilt unit, and my unit's the core. I have not yet made a decision, but both places are based out of Milwaukee, and I'm trying to see who wants to do what with. I could get a needle nose or a 359 with an 8V92 and twin sticks. I have a truck in mind. I do have a truck in mind. I ain't saying crap, because one, if I told you what I'm looking at, you guys will go buy it and then upcharge me to buy it. Number one. Number two, I got ideas. We'll leave it at that. Greetings from Jacksonville, Florida. Greetings from cold Massachusetts. Oh, there goes the salt truck. I answered that one already. By holding the cap. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see here. What do you think of old Ford cab over? I seen that one with the that Detroit in it. That green one that was in my videos from a while back. Oh, Eric Miller. Wow, you go back. That's the first video that I had that actually made like good views. Eric Miller asked Steve, do I still work on a F100? If so, how is the Phytech fuel injection working on the 390? We never finished it. Sad to say, my son and I got into it about something, and he didn't want to talk to me for a while. And I stopped working on his truck because I was trying to get it done for him and ship it to him in Hawaii. That was years ago. That truck's sitting in storage, and the hope is that he will come and visit, because I just visited him. And we haven't got it done. I mean, I drove it around a little bit. It runs good, but, you know, what you see in the video is kind of it. We haven't done anything with it since. It's been sitting in storage. But we will get it done, no doubt about it. He really wants his truck. Right now, he's got a brand new Jeep Rubicon that he's happy as hell having. But we definitely want to get that truck done. How's Orwell doing? Orwell is sitting at a shop being stored until I get back to tow it home to start working it apart. Seth Landley said, good luck finding a needle nose. Yeah, they are hard to find. Cody Whitmeyer has a needle nose Pete with a Cummins in it. And he's got a 50 Kenworth also. And they're both in real good shape. That Kenworth looks brand new. He takes that to shows though. I'll do a video with that truck one of these days. That'd be cool. But yeah, he's a Whitmeyer. But yeah, he's got some really cool antique iron. Good dude. Good dude. First engine I built in diesel school was a 3406 Cat in a Pete cab over in 1981. Well, I've got a B model in Orwell. 3406B. S2 needle nose. I don't know what you mean there. I know needle nose. I don't know what S2 means. Rarest cab over. Good question. Somebody on Marketplace is selling a Diamond Rio cab over. At least he was. What about an old bullnose? That'd be cool, but man, they're hard to find. And when you do, people know what they got. And you're going to pay money for a garbage one. Joe Turbo said, are you still going to go back to Chicago, film some of the crazy street burnouts and drifting of the car scenes? I might. I certainly won't rule that out. That Chicago stuff started getting a little dicey. If I start doing that, I'm not bringing the Mercedes no more, I'll tell you that. The last time I was down there, there were 3 major crashes, I mean major ones. And some of that stuff gets hectic down there. I had one dude come at me with I think a shovel. I didn't have that on film, but yeah, it gets dicey down there. So if I start doing that stuff again, I'm bringing like a car I don't care about because, man, I see just too many crashes. Bad ones, too. Metal Militia's limo got wrecked that one night, too. I got a glimpse of it going down the road, smashed. Have you guys considered importing a Scania cab over from Europe or Mexico? Do you like Scania trucks? There was a while where New Republic, they were a garbage hauler out of Jersey. They had a handful of conventional Scanias, and that gave me, like, granted, I didn't know that was a big European thing because I didn't know what European trucks looked like back then. It was in the beginning when I started driving. But looking at those Scanias made me realize they were just junk garbage trucks. Apparently, no, they're very nice trucks, apparently, but the ones I seen that were running the States, they were garbage. And they were driven by really terrible drivers for a real terrible company. What is Matt going to drive with 2 trucks and 1 car? Drive the hell out of them. But right now, the second truck's doing nothing but taking up space in a storage building. Talking about Scania trucks. How did you get started driving trucks? What made you want to do it? Man, I just loved trucks since I was a kid. And I guess that's why I started. I had a cousin that had a 379 Peterbilt first year he came out with them. He had a Cummins in it. That's really all I remember. It was a flat top black Peterbilt. Somewhere my mom's got pictures of me in that thing. That was pretty cool. But I always wanted to get a Peterbilt and drive trucks. And I thought it was cool. But after that, once I actually was able to, I had a family. So I had to feed them. And, you know, the rest was history. Yeah, the K100 Aerodyne, Kenny Spry. That was a K100 Aerodyne. It had the windows in it like this. That's the right button. Curtains are closed, but yeah, you had the windows like so in the sleeper, in the top of the K100 cab over. A lot of people call them the K100Es also. I don't know if that's actually what they were called, but some people call them that. How is the weather there? 30 degrees and on and off rain, sleet, maybe snow. AFSC, what do you think of the Chevy Biscaynes? Oh, the cars? Oh, those are cool looking cars, man. What was it? Matter of fact, the movie Cars. Ramon. He was a 59 Biscayne. They were cool with the sideways wing. That was cool. Miss seeing the old international cab overs. Used to be everywhere in the 80s. Yeah, all like that, I guess. Pity Kenworth didn't put stronger glass in the Aerodynes. I think the biggest problem was leaking. It just leaked. Every one I looked at, the interior was just shot from the water dripping through. How are you liking the Kenworth you are driving in? It's a comfortable ride. It's a good truck. Some things I like about it, some I don't. I'm used to the manual stuff. This navigation thing that's in this thing all the time. Man, this thing drives me nuts. it beeps and warns you about every little anything that doesn't need to be beeped or warned about. But I'm a truck driver, not a steering wheel holder, so I can see the difference. Yeah, what is that? You see Truckin' Life channel with his Pete looking like a Bel Air? No, I never seen that yet. I guess I'll have to look into that. Corey J, what's the story with the new truck? It's a rental. It's actually a company truck. I'm leased on with Whitmeyer Express. That's why you see Whitmeyer on my door on Orwell. Orwell lost a transmission. I'm using this to go get it and bring it home. Orwell broke down in Ohio. It's in Avon right now, and I have the load that it broke down with. So I bobtailed out there with this truck, delivering the freight, and I'm going to use this trailer to bring Orwell home to pull a transmission and replace it. Sky Live YouTube says, I'm assuming that's YT. New viewer, only been watching a day. Is this your truck? No, this is a rental. This is a rental so I can go pick up Orwell who blew a transmission in Ohio. I'm going to use the trailer that I was pulling with Orwell to empty it and empty the trailer out, and then I'm going to use this trailer to bring Orwell home. Will you ever get a Peterbilt 359? Maybe. Again, I have ideas. It just depends on what I can put together. Also a K100G too. What are you talking about, the Aerodynes? Seen a bullnose on the I-5 a few years back. They said it was an older than truck with propane booze. I don't even know. Okay, it's people talk to Siri and Siri don't know what they're saying. Have I seen Super Trucker Dan? Nice old 379. No, I have not. So, all right, guys, I'm going to jump off of here in a little bit. It's an hour and 12 minutes in, and I don't want that food to get too cold. You know, well, a little cold wouldn't be that bad, but still. Throw some more questions at me real quick, and then I'm going to bounce. K100G doesn't exist in the States. I wouldn't know. Do you have a microwave in Orwell? No, don't even have a refrigerator. Although in this kind of weather, it's a freezer. Eat your chicken. Yeah, I'm getting ready to do that. Yeah, good night. That's see you out there on the road, bro. What kind of motor did that yellow Peterbilt have? Started off with a 3406E. I wound up putting a crate motor in it, a 600 horsepower C16. That's a Charlie 1.6. 15.8 liter. Inline 6, that thing was. It was a clutch slayer. It ate clutches. About every year and a half, 2 years, I put a clutch in it. That thing was terrible with clutches. But it ran. I didn't even know what a hill was. Why can't we send you super chat on your lives? Somebody said I have to turn that on, and I'm not sure if I want to be honest. No, I just don't want just to put my hand out for free money. Next thing you know, I'll be going, yo, I'll be driving down to Tampa.
Cruising down the street in my 6'4".
I'll be begging for money. You know, like begging for free engines for an ice cream machine you're never going to use. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, I work for a living, right? Turn super chat on, everyone does it. Yeah, everyone does it, and then they, I don't know. Maybe. I just don't see it. We'll see. All right, guys, I'm going to go eat. Good talking witches. Tomorrow, new video be in the afternoon. The only reason I'm doing that is because I want to see if the views are better if I drop in the afternoon than if I drop in the morning. So tomorrow should be afternoon. So tomorrow afternoon, new video, and that's that. All right, guys, I'm gonna go eat my bird. Take care.